What's going on, you guys? So check it right. I've got a few topics I just want to update you on. And the first relates to Zoocci Coke Dope still expressing his grievance towards Stay Low and Vaughn, who is the head of business and artist development at the label. Now, for the past year, Zoocci has been expressing his desire for wanting to be out of his partnership with Stay Low, but according to Vaughn, he is contractually obligated to work out his term. Now, this has left Zoocci in an uncomfortable position as he feels like he's a slave, having to obey the label, or better yet, the individual who is oppressing him. Now, he came out with 2 IG stories expressing his displeasure about the situation, where the first goes on to say, "Growing up is knowing that Dr. Umar Johnson and Louis Farrakhan ain't told a single lie about them folks." Now, if you guys don't know, Dr. Umar and Mr. Farrakhan are both black supremacists who advocate for black empowerment. Now, Zoocci obviously empathizes with them as he is caught in a situation having to forcefully work for a label, essentially feeling like a slave, as I just mentioned. Now, he also posted another clip of Dr. Umar Johnson talking about how talented people threaten individuals who have inflated egos. Check this out.
And when you are serving your ego and you're not serving the people, it will show. Because if you're serving the people, if someone better than you comes along, you will gladly include them. You may not pass the baton, but they have a seat at your table now, because the people can benefit from this young man and this young woman if you're serving the people. But if you're serving your ego and you are in this primarily to be worshiped and celebrated and adored, anyone with a stronger skill set than you is automatically a threat, and they become the enemy. And you've seen this through history. We've had black leaders who've been assassinated over ego and people feeling threatened over their right to be the face on a particular movement.
Now, if I'm interpreting this correctly, Zoocci feels like Vaughn has people like him around him to serve his ego, so he can be celebrated and worshipped as this great label head. But because Zoocci has a better skill set than him, he's essentially a threat and therefore an enemy of him and the label. Now, it's clear that there is no resolution in sight, and this dispute might continue until he's officially off the label. Now, moving on to the next topic, we have A-Reece potentially dropping new music, with him tweeting the following saying, "Revenge pack before the album?" ? And on top of that, he also dropped an IG story showcasing a clock emoji with the time showing midnight. So we could potentially be getting new music from Reece, and I'm definitely here for that. Now, Reece posed the question to his fans, asking them if they want new music before he drops Paradise 2. Now, this actually got a lot of pushback from fans, as they just want Paradise 2 and nothing else. I mean, we had some say no and stop gassing him up to even do such. He will drop the revenge pack and disappear till 2024. Y'all really trust this nigga? We want Paradise 2 only. The only revenge is Paradise 2, clar. Another one said, "Oh my god, no." Someone else said, "You guys are saying yes? You're about to get Revenge Pack Free P2 on October 21st. Another one said, "No thanks, Reece. Can we just get to Paradise 2? That cool?" And one more user said, "Just drop the album, bro. We've been waiting." Now, I understand where these individuals are coming from, because Reece has been teasing Paradise 2 for the longest of times, and at this point, we only want the album. Now, I'll admit, I'm one of the few who wouldn't mind a revenge pack from Reece and the other members, just to warm myself for what's to come. I mean, we've seen Drake do so in the past with the Scary Hour series, just before he drops a big album, and it's always hyped us up for what's to come, so I don't see this being any different for Reece. I mean, the more music we can get from the boy, the better. Plus, Paradise 2 is still dropping. I just don't see Reece disappointing us by not releasing it. But with that said, you guys let me know your thoughts on this. Are you in favor of Reece dropping an EP before the album, or do you only want Paradise 2? Comment down below. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on to the next one. Peace.